How's everybody doing tonight? I'd like to welcome to the stage
King Andile Mama.
to everybody in the house. Give a warm round of applause for
King Andile Mama.
And he catches the moment.
King Andile
The
Mama.
man is extraordinary.
It's Bafana Day on Sports That Amplified with Andy. Ladies and gentlemen, leading African football journalist Gary Al Smith. You're out in Cote d'Ivoire at the moment. Was it celebrations all night last night?
Oh boy, 2 a.m., 3 a.m., boy, they know how to party. Bro, remember, I'll take your mind back to when Chabalala put the ball in the net in 2010. Yeah, that's that sort of vibe. Yo!
Now I told them from the onset that we're going to go to the next round. Okay, Laila, I don't know why he didn't pitch up.
Man?
Foster.
Oh,
yeah.
Laila. Where's the Southern Tembisa?
We have evidence, Mahopa, who's doing a brilliant job. You can tell me about your Laila or somebody.
Omo Katubana joins us on the line. Nigeria and South Africa in the semi-finals.
He's already looking like another Amapiano battle again this time around.
Ma'alalela, we need our national apology from Unadini. We need that.
I'm sorry, I didn't see it coming. That's an apology.
Pro Pilane, pro.
Malcolm must cut out a clip, Kanadimi apologizer, and we must post it on our social accounts. Everybody can see who to apologize me.
I'm a Pilane.
Sky is the limit, and we know that you can have what you want, be what you want, have what you want, be what you want.
Sports Night Amplified with Andile on Metro FM. Monday through Friday, 6 to 7 p.m. Game over.
Bafana qhubekani nomsebenzi wenu niye phambili siyazi ukuthi siyasapota bangele ukushikashika angeke sinyekelele nazo ukuthi sikhona singamasupporters hambani bafana nisiyele niye phambili sithi hlanganani eMzantsi Afrika qhubeka bafana mkhulu lo msebenzi bafana siyabona mkhulu kakhulu sithi kanjalo kuyibambe yonke lo mshikashika niqhubekele phambili bafana sikhona sizoyisupporta ngayo yonke indlela.
Bafanele bangatya aba bantu aba yazi bayithathe ngonyalo lwabo bathi thumbe bangancami abatsha babantu siyabasapota
Ukhululenda abafana bafa awukhulula umsebenzi abafana bafa siyabathanda bafa hawu.
Welcome to the Sounds of Botha. They're supported by Victor in the studio. It's 10 after the hour, 6 on the mighty Metro FM. It's celebrations galore if you South Africans. So much to be proud of. So much to be happy about. It is much needed. It is much needed in a country where so many sometimes want a reason to forget the challenges that they face in life. So many want to forget the grueling stomachs for 2 seconds and have a reason to celebrate. They want to forget the fact that tomorrow at school again, you're going to watch other kids take out their lunch boxes. They want to forget the fact that that man, when he comes back from work, thinks he's in a boxing ring in the house. The kids, when they see you, they scatter. But unfortunately, the house is so small, you can't even run from him. In the midst of all of those issues, there's light. There's these moments of just pure bliss. There's these glimpses of who we are. You see them on international stages as hosts and winners. You see them all the way on continental competitions when a Williams represents a nation. When a Zwane makes his famous surname not only in South Africa but across the world. When a Mahopa forces those with French tongues to understand that we khah sometimes. It is unbelievable that a country that is plagued with so much, its people always find strength. It's 12 after the hour 6.
Submissions for this year's Metro FM Music Awards are now open.
And the winner is...
To enter, simply log on to www.metrofmmusicawards.co.za.
Make some beautiful noise!
For inquiries, email info@metrofm.co.za.
Yeah!
Metro FM.
If you don't know, you better ask somebody. It's bigger, it's better. The Metro FM Awards are back.
It's where you want to be. Podcast Friday on Sports Night Amplified with Ndile on Metro FM.
It's the Champions League of radio every single Friday when the Podcast Friday guys get you.
Ma'alalela, we need our national apology from Unadine. We need that.
Andile, I said in your show last week, Bafana will lose. I'm sorry, I didn't see it coming. That's an apology.
Hey, let's go to Durban. Pro Pilane, Pro.
Malcolm must cut out a clip, Kanadimi apologizer, and you must post it on our social so everybody can see who to apologize.
I'm a Pilane.
On Wednesday, I had to go to OR Tambo. It was the most humbling irony I've had in a long time.
I thought Lulu is a nice guy, man.
6 to 7 p.m. The Three Wise Men, but not always so wise, on Sports Night Amplified with Ndile on Metro FM.
It's almost 14 after the hour 6 on the mighty Metro FM. Welcome to it. 086 0002160. We'll be taking your calls. And on 060 552 7303, we'll be taking your voice notes as well as we celebrate, of course, Bafana having beaten and won against Cape Verde. It started an entire conversation on Cape Verde, huh?
Yeah, fala Portuguese. Utsibare Cape Verde, they speak Portuguese. Reba wotli legas Portuguese sabo.
Have you ever been?
No. But
in your years of refereeing for CAF, you've never been to Cabo Verde?
No. I've been. My first game was in Angola, where I learned water is agua.
Yeah, man. Angola must wait. Cabo Verde.
No,
that's the national topic.
It's an island. I have never been there, and I wish one day you should take me there, ma.
I mean, many people are asking, and because they've just. It was sad that South Africans really don't follow our international football as far as Bafana is concerned, because they were hearing about Cape Verde for the first time. They were here. They beat us here in South Africa. They've come here. We've played them twice.
Yeah.
In fact.
Home and away.
Yeah. So we know Cape Verde. So if you want to know more about Cape Verde, ask those soccer players that played against them, because they went there as well.
Yeah.
For the qualifiers. They went there as well.
Beautiful island, eh?
It looks beautiful. It looks beautiful. So really, really enjoyed it. But the game was fantastic. And 90 minutes, our coach says we didn't play as well as we should. He says that was one of our worst games, in fact, against Cape Verde.
Yeah.
It needed, I don't even know what to call it, heroic, supersonic, Superman-like ways for one of the best. And I tweeted, as soon as they said penalties, before a penalty was kicked, I said, we've got this. Ronald Williams will save them. I just need the boys to score. Because I was with Slimcut.
Yeah.
And he said to me, Andile, when it comes to penalties, there's no better keeper right now that I can think of than Ronald Williams. I said, Slimcut, are you sure? He said, trust me. He said, trust me. So I went back and I watched and I looked up Ronald Williams and penalties.
Yeah.
Gave me all the confidence I needed.
He's very good with penalties. And one thing I like about him, he always respects the law. You know, when...
And that's one of the things we're going to be talking about, right?
Yes.
Because it's going to come into play so many times during these penalties, but we haven't seen it penalized. Does that mean every keeper's been good so far?
Every keeper has been good so far. And with the new rule that says you cannot distract the kicker, they are not distracting the kicker. They allow the kicker to kick, you miss on your own. So you don't have to complain when you miss it and say, hey, 1, 2, 3.
Another thing, you know, in international football, and you saw it at the World Cup, you know, players have their swag when they take penalties. You know, the Pogba swag, the Bruno Fernandes swag, that sort of swag where they go, they do a hop and a skip, they do. Not here, eh? Guys here are running and just kicking a penalty. There's no hopping and a skipping and a paneka.
You are in the jungle here. This is Africa.
Well, guys, I want to play you another song. Bafana Bafana, led by Mtobi Mvala. You know, but I don't want to do that now. Right now, I want to play you the commentary because I want us to go back. I want us to go back to SABC Xhosa commentary when we were listening and enthralled. Some of us bated breath and heart in our sleeve listening to Bafana Bafana. This is Mtutuzeli Scott with the Xhosa commentary.
Yeza indoda engathi zayingena themba ngoku kodwa iza Cape Verde zokhaba nansi penalty seyizinyembezi amadoda yalila kungekacaci uba ngubani na ogodukayo Williams emva kokuvala ipenalty ezingaka masijonge iCape Verde isafaka yanye Sompempe what my khathi penalty Atsompempe my khathi penalty Jackson wayibamba uRonwen Williams kwaphela kwabhijwa uMzantsi Afrika uya kwiNigeria ngolosithathu kumdlalo wokuqala we-semi final Ronwen Williams wasibamba zathula ipenalty abakholelwa abantu abakwelibala Mzantsi Afrika Ronwen Williams give that man the whole country he's the president Andrade Kyani yallaphala Chechel Lamrau Rakala Likele Harbone Kyani utawiyona right Ronwen Williams 2 Africa Borwa 1 Cape Verde Africa Borwa iya papadintari semifinali ni papadintari semifinali Africa Borwa iloko para Nigeria Abone sokota endani kahle imando ena Patrick Andrade kwasmata Patrick jab akoma radwela artabale ne rekotego Ronwen Williams sayingenile kanti semifinal my brother Oga kusuka Abuja we are coming for you bona umuntu ajeriswa para FM ya pesara ya penalty ikatwana Eriksen Koryama ukosa zapase umuntu ajeriswa Eriksen Afrika sibambele kokale phambi kwesana namrahum osasana Ronwen Williams utotanga ukidimama koyala ayithiba Ronwen Williams Chafu Master Charge Konana Bane Diamusoko Africa Chipembe Litira Pambo Liriashika Beweba Nigeria the golden voice Ronwen Williams Ukoimisa Flagaya Africa Chitembe.
Unbelievable. Making history, Ronald Williams, but also the beautiful voices that we hear at the SABC when you're listening on your favorite radio station in all the languages that you get. Absolutely fantastic. Loved it, gentlemen. Thank you so much. Two more games for Bafana. We've got the semi-final and the final. I can't wait to hear what you're going to come up with there. Absolutely magical. We celebrated and we thought it was such a great thing and we won. But Hugo Bruce was not impressed with our performance. Hugo Bruce was not happy with Bafana Bafana.
Our match was not so good. I think we played the worst game of the tournament, of all our games. We played better against Mali, we played better against Namibia, Tunisia, also Morocco. And today, this was not the team we saw in the previous week. And that maybe the pressure and the nerves played a role today in that game. I said it already, it's not the way you win, it's you win. And we won today with penalties and we are very happy.
Hugo Bruce also lamented the level of the DSTV Premiership, saying that we need to do better.
I hope that those who saw the games, and I think that will be a lot of people, are now convinced that PSL level has to be higher. We have to work on that. We play very intensive games, and you see, like today, some players are suffering from that. So that means that the level has to be higher. So I think it's the right moment now to do that.
And then he speaks about next it being Nigeria. Here's Hugo Bruce speaking about the next match.
I think Nigeria is a team who became every game better and better. So when I saw them playing yesterday, it's again a good team with a very good striker. But there are also a few good players, like the one which he scored the goal.
Lukman.
Yeah, very good player. So we have to analyze a little bit more now because we didn't have the time. You know now that it will be Nigeria. We are in the semi-final, so from tomorrow we start analyzing and we will see how we can use the weaknesses in this team. It's for both teams a little bit special because in a few months we play against each other for the qualifiers for World Cup.
But let's go now to the hero of the day, Ronwen Williams. This is what he had to say about his performance, particularly with the penalties, giving the analysts the credit.
I give credit to the analysts because it's not easy to get, footage of some of these players, because they're playing all over the world. So, big ups to the analysts for preparing the clips for me to watch and study. And, they made my job 50% more easier because I had an idea where most of the players were going.
And of course, we've got to credit that technical team that he speaks of there. My boy, Sinesipho Mali, is one of those. You always see him. He's a short guy with the glasses. He was actually at Kaizer Chiefs at some point. Then he's an analyst now with SAFA. He went to the World Cup with Banyana as well. So he was there doing the analysis for Banyana during the World Cup and has now traveled with Bafana Sinesipho Mali. A brain and a half. I mean, if you look at his qualifications alone and the things that he's achieving, he's done so well for himself, and I see a bright future for this man here. Grant Kekana also had a great game, ended up looking a little bit invalorish. Speaks on Ronwen Williams.
Yeah, world-class keeper. All I can say, I think he should be made the Minister of Finance. He can save South Africa's economy.
You're silly. You're very silly. 23 after the hour 6. There is breaking news, though, on the PSL front. Former Kaizer Chiefs man has been let go from Stellenbosch. We'll get into that. And, of course, we do have Vic here. Vic, what did you get from this weekend of games?
One thing I've got that need more clarity is the taking of the penalty kicks. The position of the goalkeeper will give the nation the clarity as to whether is there an infringement by the goalkeeper or not. We also check on the red card given to one of the players from Ivory Coast celebrating. You're getting a red card for celebration. And then Ivory Coast finished with 9 men.
We'll get to that. But also, hey, I know we're celebrating and we're excited as a country. I want to play you that Kwicho. You know the Kwicho, when the players themselves sing. I'm going to play you that. They led by Mvala, Bafana Bafana. He's the lead singer there. Yini soprano re yini yakhe because
Mvala unaku altonyana.
Altonyana,
yeah.
Okay, we'll play you that song. I'd love to know what you think of Bafana Bafana's Kwijo. We'll play you that. But remember, we might be celebrating here because we're so excited. It's Africa Cup of Nations. There were games elsewhere around the world. So if you want to talk about those, you're more than welcome. We can go to absolutely anywhere. England, I know, is one that you favor a lot. Was a busy weekend there as well. Tottenham and Everton drawing 2-2. Brighton and Crystal Palace. Brighton winning that one by 4-1. Burnley and Fulham also 2-2. Was a lot of goals on Saturday in the EPL, the Premier League, with Newcastle United scoring 4. But Luton responding with 4 as well. It ended 4-4 there. What a thriller of a game that. Sheffield United and Aston Villa 5-0. 5-0 is what Aston Villa put through past Sheffield United. And on Sunday, there were games there as well. Manchester United, I didn't watch because my heart can't. And I decided this year, okay, fine, let me start watching. So I watched during the week. Yare 1-0. Yare 2-0. Yare 3-0. We're winning, Chief. Yare 3-1 kara. Yare 3-2 kara he banna. Yare 3-3 ka ilo robala. I woke up in the morning at 4-3 win. So this weekend we won by 3-0, beating West Ham United. Bournemouth and Nottingham Forest 1-1 there. Chelsea were beaten by Wolves by 4-2. Hey, kunzima lapha Chelsea. Arsenal and Liverpool, what a game. But Arsenal coming off the better Jurgen Klopp. Is he going to get his glory season? Is he going to be the man who leaves on top? Because at the moment, he's leading by 3 points. No, by 2 points, actually, because after the loss yesterday. By 2 points is leading Arsenal there. Manchester City in 3rd, Aston Villa in 4th, Tottenham in 5th, and Manchester United in 6th. If you are looking for Chelsea, you'll find them in 11th, and in 9th is Newcastle United. And as per usual, we need to check in on the team that is of concern to us, of course, because one of ours plays there. Where do you think they are as far as what is it? Timere Ratanga Holuman, Burnley.
Oh, Kale.
They're sitting in 19th. They're sitting in 19th, Burnley at the moment. So struggling with only 13 points. Let's take a break.
The Metro FM Back to School Tour is back, coming to a city near you.
And the kiddos are back at school, man.
Bringing you Metro FM's Back to School Tour with the best mornings team.
Right here on Best Mornings.
Catch your favorites, DJ Sabby and Candice Kardashian.
Needless to say, I went straight to detention.
On the 6th of February, we will be in Cape Town at the Grove Primary School.
Uncle Owen here, I've got a dad joke for you.
The Metro FM Back to School Tour with Best Mornings. Is where you want to be. Podcast Friday on Sports Night Amplified with Ndile on Metro FM.
It's a favorite sports show anywhere on radio on a Friday. No one else comes close to Sports Night Amplified and the Podcast Friday. The guys are here. The guys are here. Vadim asked me to let him open the show by saying something.
I thought it's necessary to actually quote from the Bible. On Ecclesiastes 9, it says, all decided by a chance, by being in the right place at the right time. I would like to congratulate Bafana for being in the right place at the right time.
Wow, you've gone biblical on her. Oh my goodness.
6 to 7 p.m. Hashtag the weekend that was.
That is the final whistle.
On Sports Night Amplified with Ndile on Metro FM. Proudly brought to you by SABC Sport.
It's exactly 28 of the R6 on the Mighty Metro FM. Like I said, there's a lot happening at the moment as far as sports is concerned, but football obviously taking center stage because of what's happening out in Côte d'Ivoire. I will be leaving because everybody's like, why are you still here? We saw you got no. I will be broadcasting live from Côte d'Ivoire from tomorrow. So when Bafana play their next match, I will be at the stadium. Before they left, I was at the airport to see them off. I hosted them alongside, I hosted a breakfast that was hosted by the SABC as well as SAFA. And, we literally saw the boys off onto the flight, spoke to them before they left. I asked Hugo Bruce and he laughed at me. I said, Hugo, please, man. I arrived just before the semifinals.
Yeah.
Let me find you there.
Yeah.
He laughed at me and said, Ndile, I'll see you in Côte d'Ivoire.
And I remember you even said, please, let me see you there.
I said that. I said, please
let me see you there.
He laughed at me. He laughed at me and said, it's fine. I'll wait for you. I'll see you there. So tomorrow, I get to see Hugo Bruce.
The good thing is when they lose, they don't come back home because there's position 3 and 4 to play on Saturday. and bronze
woman.
medal to receive. So you'll still be seeing.
I'll still be seeing him there. Listen, there's a lot that we can say as far as Bafana is concerned, but we've backed this team and we've backed this coach. It's called Phambili Ngewo. Hey, team. Phambili Ngewo. Hey. Phambili Ngewo. But like I was saying a little bit earlier, we've backed this team. We've backed this team from the get-go. We've been patriotically stupid to most even. You know, you're patriotically dumb. That's what that is, where you believe where there shouldn't be belief. It's a kind of thing that's going to end you on top of a mountain trying to fly because you believe so much.
Yeah,
well, regardless.
When you check Cameroon, he won the Africa Cup of Nations with unknown players. So we believe in him because of that track record.
But here's another thing. People praise Morocco. What have Morocco actually won, guys? Yes, they've done fantastically well. They made it to the semis of the World Cup. But they haven't won this Africa Cup of Nations in over 40 years. I think it's 48 years now. Ghana in 42 years. They haven't won this. Yet their countries are behind them. They did well at the World Cup. And I agree. Morocco did well. They've got players that play all over the world. Some of the biggest players in the world. I agree.
Uzwile bathini bathi bafana beyikhuluma language lapha kade bathi bengakhuluma isilungu lapha kade
obviously bangakhuluma isiZulu bangakhuluma isitswana
bangazwi next bantu beMorocco badideka west ake nasebayenza nama penalty.
Yes, he's shooting from the hip and he's saying some wild things as our coach, Hugo Bruce. And they're coming out, at such an opportune time as well for those that want to see the failure of Bafana. But you got to ask yourself, if even if you're a naysayer to Hugo Bruce, is he wrong in the things that he said? Has he said something that we all go and go, you are wrong here? Yeah. That's why things don't change because the coaches before him have never said anything. They never let the cat out the bag. So therefore, the next coach comes in and leaves and we never know what's going on. Perhaps it's about time that somebody says something in order for there to be change. And he's brought that change. This was last year already when we're speaking about Hugo Bruce. But let me quickly cover this before we go fully with Walter. Stellenbosch Football Club have released a statement and it reads like this. Stellenbosch Football Club parts ways with Gaugelo Segota. Stellenbosch Football Club can confirm that the club has parted ways with Gaugelo Segota with immediate effect. This was just over an hour ago. Segota joined the club at the start of the current season and made 17 appearances across all competitions, helping the team win the 2023 Carling Knockout Trophy in the process. We would like to thank him for his service over the last 6 months and wish him well in his future endeavors. Whenever you see something like this, there's one line there that you must highlight. There's one line you must highlight when it says, with immediate effect. Because that tells you so much more. It says nothing, but it says so much more. Let's take a break. When we come back, our focus is Bafana and, of course, you.
Submissions for this year's Metro FM Music Awards are now open.
And the winner is...
To enter, simply log on to www.metrofmmusicawards.co.za.
Make some beautiful noise!
For inquiries, email info@metrofm.co.za.
Yeah!
Metro FM.
If you don't know, you better ask somebody. It's bigger, it's better. The Metro FM Awards are back.
It's where you want to be.
All right, here we go.
Call Metro FM now on 0860 002160. Drop us a voice note on 060 552 7303.
Waking up, I'm too turned up.
It's exactly 18:34 on the Mighty Metro FM. Perhaps if you're sending us voice notes or when you're going to be calling us in a few on 086 0002160. The WhatsApp line is 060 552 7303. Perhaps tell us what you think who you think the replacement should be. Remember, the three replacement players are Elias Mokwana, who's there as a replacement, Echem Reyners, who's a replacement, as well as another replacement is Ox. Yeah, but I mean, I just wonder, you look at positions as well, who do you think should be called up? Because coaches don't always do a like for like. It's not always necessarily a like for like. It's per what he thinks his needs are. He can bring one of those 3 players up. I'm assuming, though, that surely somebody must be up already. Timmy, can you look there? Maybe can next Shabang. Because surely somebody must be traveling already. The next game is on Wednesday.
It takes a long time to heal.
Say that again?
For hamstring. I mean...
No, he's out for the rest of the tournament.
Exactly.
Yeah, Masego is out for the rest of the tournament, and he'll probably be out for Sundowns for a little bit as well. So that's gone. But Bafana now have an option of those 3 to call up.
Okay.
It's got an option of those 3 to call up. Maybe they'll be on my flight tomorrow, because surely they must be leaving already.
Exactly.
They must be leaving already if they're going to be playing. They might miss this next game, but there's still another game. Whatever happens, Bafana still have another game to play. No, what I'm saying is whatever happens tomorrow.
Yeah.
They still, on Wednesday rather.
Yes.
They still have another game to play.
Yes.
Either way.
Yeah.
Whatever that game is, there's another game.
So the player will play.
So the player could play.
Yeah.
It's 18:35. Vic, what do you have first?
Let's go to Mali and Cote d'Ivoire first. We saw a player there called Odilon Casano. This player never had a good day.
Horrible day.
Horrible day. 7 minutes, he caused a penalty. He was saved because the player was in an offside position. 15 minutes, he caused a penalty that was given. 43 minutes, he was red-carded for a second bookable offense. So, Cote d'Ivoire, Lana, had it tough. But then comes the 119th minute. We saw a player scoring a goal. The law says you cannot remove a jersey when you score a goal. This player removed his shirt correctly, so he got a yellow card outside the field of play. The referee went outside to give him a yellow. So when he gave him a yellow, only to find that that player was on a yellow before. So second yellow, he goes red card. The player was crying. They have a red card. Casano on the 43 minutes. Second half, they played with 10 players. They managed to equalize, go to extra time. Extra time, they got a red card. Fortunately, it was 1 minute to go. So they were saved. And then, but the red card for removing the jersey. Our players, I hope when they score, they don't remove the jersey to get this unnecessary yellow card. Let's go to Bafana. Here, we want to applaud. If you are a referee who watched Bafana game, you will see that the arbitre de la CAF, de la FIFA, Jean-Jacques Ndala, who was the referee of the match from DRC.
Sorry, come on.
Jean-Jacques Ndala, the arbitre de la CAF, de la FIFA.
That's somebody's name.
Yes, you know where DRC.
No, man. Ubani?
Jean-Jacques Ndala.
Yeah?
There's another one that is left, but I just cut.
No, it sounded long. I heard CAF FIFA there.
Yeah, no, we're speaking French.
Okay.
De la CAF, de la arbitre. Arbitre is
referee.
Yeah, de la CAF, de la FIFA.
For FIFA and for CAF.
Yes.
Okay.
So that is Jean-Jacques.
No, but like naleo chaka ngwebareke spoiler.
Yeah.
Oma mate irago Atridgeville go Ramko, he doesn't know what you're saying. I was explaining to him.
Oh yeah, so that because you're going there, we're also preparing you. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Parle français, un peu, petit.
Petit.
Ah, très bien, very good. Yeah.
Anyway, go on.
Yeah, so this referee had a good game. We saw 45 plus 4 minutes. Pesitao had, a push with one of the Cape Verde player. He was supposed to have given them yellow card for showing lack of respect for the game, but he decided to manage them. And I could see when he was talking there to say, tranquille means calm down. Tranquille, Pesi, tranquille, calm down. Calme, joue le ballon, play football. That was nice to see from a highly experienced referee and a highly, competitive game of Africa du Sud and Cape Verde. And then when we go on, we'll want to talk about the toss. When we go to extra time or when we go to penalty shootout, there's two tosses that happen there. One is to check which goals we're going to use. Second one, the winner will decide whether he takes the first penalty or not. So we saw when we toss for extra time, the referee pointed extra time. The referee pointed which side to use. Rowan was confused for those who watched the match to say, which side to use for what? Because we're going to extra time. Only to find the referee predicted that the match will go to penalty shootout. And indeed the match went to penalty shootout. So he had that smaller confusion, but it was fine, it was sorted. Then when we go to the last one, we're going to talk about the penalties now. When you talk about the penalties, the law says, we're going to read the law under law 14 penalty. At the moment the ball is played, or the moment the kicker kicks the ball, it says the defending goalkeeper must have at least one part of 1 foot touching or in line with or behind the goal line. So it means one leg or 1 foot must be on the goal line. The other one, even if it moves, it's okay. There's no problem with that. The player did not benefit. Before, there was an amendment to this law because FIFA has found out that some legs of the goalkeepers are behind the line. So in that fact, the goalkeeper has infringed on the law. So FIFA has just said, no. When he's behind the line, he does not benefit. So then we must allow the goalkeeper to enjoy that privilege that even if the leg is behind the line, it's still fine. But Rowan, all the saves that he made, the one leg was on the line, the other one was out. So Rowan did not infringe on the law. Good penalties, good saves. He really made our day.
Tournament rules, because I just thought of it. I mean, tournament rules. To bring a player, isn't there a cutoff?
To bring a
player of the players that are part of the squad, the extra players that you can include in the squad. I'm pretty sure there's a cut-off time. I don't think you can bring them at any point.
We need to.
Timmy, can you look it up?
We need to double check that.
Timmy, can you look it up?
Yeah.
Because there must be. I think there's a cut-off time. Yeah, there must be a cut-off time.
Maybe group stages or knockout stages.
Yeah, I can't remember the CAF rules per se for this tournament. If you do know, hit us up. Let's. We're the three wise men, but we're not always so wise.
Yeah.
And we're missing our brain here, the super journal, whose job it is to do things like that. But I'm pretty sure there's some sort of date. Timmy is gonna call somebody now, so that we just double battle check.
The Three Wise Men, but not always so wise, on Sports Night Amplified with Mdile on Metro FM.
A wonderful world of more is just a few clicks away. A world where you earn more audacious rewards to help you until the end of the month. You get more convenience with easy online banking. And you earn interest on your positive MyWorld balance with even more interest in your savings pocket. Get more on africanbank.co.za with an African Bank MyWorld account. T's and C's apply. African Bank, audacity to believe. African Bank Limited is an authorized FSP and registered credit provider. NCR registration number NCRCP 7638.
Windscreens are one of the most important safety features of your car, some with advanced camera technology. But one chip on that windscreen will crack and cause those features to malfunction.
PG Glass Repair, PG Glass Replace.
Call us on 0860 030303.
Kentucky Tuesdays are back for just 80 Rand.
Stop.
That's 6 pieces of chicken.
Stop it.
For only 80 Rand.
Stop it, I like it.
We just can't stop. Only available on Tuesdays at KFC. T's and C's apply.
All right, here we go.
Call Metro FM now on 0860 002160. Drop us a voice note on 060 552 7303.
Waking up, I'm too turned up.
Hi, Andile. As in, Ubaba Scott, Angshanye comment. Well done to Bafana. So when I Wednesday, but it's Nabos Baribate.
Good evening, and your panel studio.
Hold on.
Yeah, I wanna come to
you. Vicky must explain that. I don't understand. I'm not the smartest guy here. I don't understand these things. I will then Vic will explain it to me maybe. Oh man.
Hi, Andile. As in, Ubaba Scott, Wangshanye comment. Well done to Bafana. So when I Wednesday. But it's Nabos Baribate.
What does that mean?
There are many Nigerians in the country. So by shut they like her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sabosbar.
So
Nabosbar. All right, I get you.
Good evening, and your panel studio. I want to congratulate Bafana for getting us through to the semis. And also, I think it's high time we give you a new name than Ma'a, to be the legit octopus. Your predictions, Ma'a, you're always on point. Your points, they always prove you right. One of them will be when you said Arsenal will Arsenal. and Arsenal did. Confidence that you had on Hugo Bruce. Look where we are now. You know? So just due to those things, I just wanna, congratulate you, man, for investing on your knowledge to show that you really love the sport. I really appreciate that, man. Sky from Kabech. Thanks.
Thank you.
Good evening, Andile. We are so excited for Bafana Andile, and we are happy for the guys. They're putting a great fight. I think this is the year for Bafana to win the Africa Cup, because I don't see there's a team which can stand on their way. They beat Morocco, and the way also they qualify Tunisia, and now I believe now Bafana can win. We wish them all the best, and also they should continue to put on the great fight like they did previous game. This is Mike from Cape Town. Big up for the show, Andile.
Evening, Miss Andile. Yes, Perchant du Sanj from Dival. Yeah, first I would like to congratulate Bafana for the victory against Cape Verde. Yeah, what a game. Hey, Cape Verde, what a football, great spectacle. I think South Africa performance was a little bit down on the game, but I think against Nigeria the boys have to raise their game and bring their A game, especially those key players. Let's say I'm talking about Tembazwan, Pesitao. Yeah, those guys must change the game for us. Yeah, I think so. Big up, Joshua.
Andile, Jimmy Mago, the busy con of Motsepe, and happy South African, Jimmy Mago, the busy con of Motsepe, get halala to Bafana, get halala to Hugo Brosso, get halala, get Calabararu, Bona, 1-0 to Bafana 1-0, Bafana Manateba, Achaba, Iowa, but Candile,
there's a lot of Nigerian brothers that listen to the show. We Omar, I don't want to call because I'm going to be with Omar, so I want to have him live on the show, Omar Katugba. He's a regular on this show.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of Nigerian brothers. I'd like to hear from you, man. Give us a call, 086-000-2160. I want to hear from Abosbar.
Oga.
Abosbar.
Yeah. Oga, you know what does it mean, master?
Hey, Tatana Hlungwana and the Metro FM listeners. We say big up to Bafana. Hashtag Bafana, we believe that you will bring the cup home. Hashtag Bafana, we support you because you will bring the cup home. Bring it home, boys. It's Petros from Pretoria.
Good evening, Andile and the listeners. First of all, I would like to congratulate Utaila for winning her first Grammy at the tender age of 22.
Imagine.
Secondly, I would like to congratulate Bafana for doing so well. There's something about the surname William, because our first AFCON, Mark Williams did us proud.
On the 3rd of February.
Tunisia 2-0. The very first AFCON that we won. And I've got no doubt with this William, Ronwen William, we're doing it again.
Another Williams on the 3rd of February.
I wish them all the best. I know
Williams
they're going to take this. This is our second one. We're going to take it. God bless them as they do that. Thank you so much, Andile.
Thank you.
Yo. Asina overloading.
What happened? Did you cut it, Malcolm? Malcolm. Let's take the calls now. Let's go straight to you. I'm seeing the names there, man. I'm seeing Kolisa, Teboho, Lunga. I'm not seeing Sbar. Sbar, come on.
Where are you, Oka?
Sbar, please, give us a call, Sbar. Let's go to... this is Sbar sounding. Shola in Randburg. Shola.
Hi, Andile.
Hey, Sbar, how are you?
Oka, how are you?
I'm fine, yes. Our guy's talking here.
Where are you from?
I'm from Randburg.
But where are you from originally?
Yeah, Abuja, Lagos.
I'm from Nigeria.
Where in Nigeria?
I'm from Lagos.
Okay, Sbar. It's us versus you. Talk to me.
You know what? I'm very happy. Congratulations to Bafana qualifying to the semi-final. But if you look at Nigerian, Nigeria, like Bafana Bafana named this game, same like Nigeria. But lucky for the winner, but I know the chances is going to be for Oga. Let's leave it that way.
But
let's not proud. Mm-hmm.
So you said
I'm listening.
You live in. How long have you been in South Africa?
I've been here 18 years, over 18 years.
Over 18 years you've been in South Africa, but you are Nigerian. So in a game like this, who do you even begin to support? Are you still, saying, hey, Nigeria first, but if South Africa win, then it's okay?
Okay. Number one, I will support my father's land. You understand? But if Bafana win, it's okay, I'm still at home. Because this is my home for now. And Nigeria is my home also. So lucky for the winner. But the chances, I don't like to make mouth. The chances goes to Nigeria because I look at the quality of players we have. Now Bafana will try. They will shape Nigeria, but the match goes to Nigeria. Chineke. I always listen to you.
Chineke.
Well, I hope
we're going to finish you. We're going to suffocate you, Oga.
Shola, thank you so much.
You know
man.
what? You know what? This is very good. Yeah, very good. And I wish people will not, it's a game. People must not cause fights because I've been hearing a lot of things, like if Nigeria only people will start. No, they mustn't do that. It's a game. They mustn't bring emotion to soccer. They must just accept, okay, one person is going to lose, one person is going to win.
100%.
And good luck to winner.
Shola.
Good luck to the winner.
Appreciate him. He's all the way in Randburg, but originally from Nigeria, been in South Africa 18 years. Says his heart is not torn. He's going with his father's land. He's going with the place of his father's birth. And I get it. It doesn't matter where I end up in the world. Never. I like her. Xolisa is in Joburg. Xolisa. Hey!
In the past 15 games we played against in Nigeria, we only won 2 games. In Nigeria, won 8 games, and we only drew 5 times. That means in Nigeria have got an upper hand over us. Now, the only way to beat in Nigeria come Wednesday is to play na, and that will only apply if Tembazwane plays for the full 90 minutes, because a Bafana without Tembazwane on the field of play is more like a garden without flowers. I don't like singling out players, but Tembazwane makes us play.
The garden is already beautiful, but he's the flower.
Yes, he's the flower. He's the garden.
Oh, Xolisa, I hear you. Thank you so much, man. Let's go to Tebogo. Tebogo's out in Turf Loop. Tebogo.
Warra.
Waring wabomma.
Yeah. First of all, I would like to apologize for those who criticize Bafana will never go anywhere. And then uploaded those who stood behind Bafana name, and we're going with you, the boys. So, yeah.
Tell me.
The excitement I have, it cannot be measured with anything. So I'm telling you, we're taking it home. And then, a bit of advice for the boys. Backline, comfort on the ball. Let's not rush going forward. And then those tennis balls, I'm telling you, we've got Nigeria in our pocket, 1-2, we are in the box. If we can have more numbers in the box, and then we are done with the boys. I mean, they get confused. Obviously, they're going to come with a higher energy and then underestimating Bafana to say, okay, these are the underdogs. So we relax. We examine, and then we check, and then we bring them to our level. Then before we know it, we are done with them. Then we take the trophy and we bring it home. I foresee Bafana in Congo, and then the final will be 2-1, South Africa taking it home.
I appreciate
the
it.
confidence cannot be matched. I'm telling you, we are taking it home. Put it on record again, Andile.
Okay. I hear you.
I'm buying a T-shirt today. If possible, I'm going to have a ticket, and then I'll see what happens. But I'm saying we bring it home.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. All the way in Tefloop is Tebogo. Timmy, come this side, because you've been reading the rules, so you can tell us. Because you brought this topic. Now you must come defend it. So Timmy's going to come and tell us. But in the meantime, let's speak to Lunga. Lunga. Grand. No, I'm good, man. Talk to me.
Yeah, I mean, first and foremost, I was one of the people that didn't have hope in South Africa. Because, like, I always refer to the past, like the way we used to play nice football and all that. But at the end of the day, it's a tournament. Whatever the strategy you use, as long as we win Loya Pambili, it is what it is. But going forward, if it's going to check my passes way to accurate and when to play, because start from the back, but sometimes you don't have to. If you need to clear a line. Accurate passes, passing on time, like timing is very important. Other than that, if strategy coach, behind the ball, it is what it is. But Mina, honestly speaking, the way I've been looking at the tournament, I've been playing from the first whistle. I don't know, but but the guy, you can see he wants it more. You know what I'm saying? But the difference on the day, on Wednesday, with South Africa, it will be Muti Ubano Ifunamo. Other than that, anything can happen. But I'm sorry to say this. This is the last. We won't go to the finals against Nigeria.
So this is a person, Lunga, who said we're not going to get out of the groups, and then said we're not going to leave the last 16, and then said we're not going through the quarterfinals, is now telling us that we're not going to the final.
Yeah,
is that my understanding?
To be negative and all that, but
so you've been wrong so far. You've been wrong so far 3 times.
Yes.
Okay. September 3 times.
So
you're gonna basically, Lunga, you're gonna keep saying they're gonna fail until you're right. Okay. I appreciate you.
Thomas.
Where is he? Lunga. Okay, Lunga's gone. Okay. You know, there's people who are on the bandwagon of Bafana right now. They're like, yeah, Bafana, right? And then when they lose, they're going to be like, yeah, what did you expect from these people? Hey. Guys, even if they come home with 3rd place, 4th place, support these boys. It makes a world of difference when Ronwen Williams is seeing himself trending with so many people saying his name. Do you know the confidence that it gives him? Do you know the confidence that it gives each and every one of those players? Because it's not like before where you'd have to physically see Dr. Kumalo to tell him, now they see it everywhere. They're on social media. They're humans.
Siya win, ba complain. Siya lose, ba complain. Bafuna yini kahle kahle.
Akona is out in Cape Town. Akona. Ukraine.
I'm good. I know Nama was one of the people.
Akona, I can hear your radio. Either move away from it or switch it off, my brother.
Oh, I don't have a radio here. I'm not sure what is happening.
I'm terribly sorry, man, Akona. Let's try again, though, because I really do want to hear your point. Don't drop Akona. I want to hear Akona. Akona. Akona, no. It's not working out. Whether you're positive, negative, whether you believed or not, you're welcome here. We're all allowed our preferences and our thoughts and our emotions. We're allowed. Some of us, like myself, true believer.
Yeah.
I believe in that old man and his passion for this country. I do. But that's me. You don't have to. And it's allowed. West is in Tembisa. West?
Hi,
hey,
Mr. President, and everybody in the studio there. I mean, I think I started so well, and if you remember, 4 months back, I always believed in that old man, and he has done our country so great. I mean, we must give it to the boys. I mean, their game kept improving each and every game, up until they got to the last 16, the quarterfinal, where everybody didn't give them a chance. And they kept on improving. I mean, what else can you ask for? Now we're facing the weakest team now in the semi-final, which is Nigeria. I mean, to me, the Cape Verde game was a very intense game. I mean, they play totally different football from the Northern African teams. And those guys, they can run throughout the game. Now we get into Nigeria, and Nigeria is one of the weakest teams that will ever play in AFCON, and I see ourselves lifting the trophy. I mean, Ivory Coast is even worse.
Cote d'Ivoire versus South Africa in the final would be a great one, wouldn't it? Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And to clarify a little bit earlier, so the 3 players, it's done. They can't go up. Masego cannot be replaced. Nobody can come up and take over, correct?
Yeah, we just need to correct and
correct who?
Trevor Tuso. No, Trevor Tuso tweeted us.
Oh, I thought you said you need to correct me.
No, we just need to correct, and Trevor Tuso is definitely right. We've got the list of the chapter 30 of the regulation.
5 seconds, Timmy, talk.
Yes, it says that a player on the list cannot be replaced unless seriously injured at the latest 24 hours before the beginning of the first match of this tournament, which now we are already
Thank you so much.
in the knockout stages.
And of course, Mazola would have loved to be a part of the show because he wanted to speak about why Sekgotha was let go from Stellenbosch. Not great, but I'll allow him to perhaps write the article on Sekgotha, the news coming in that he's been sacked by Stellenbosch and people giving us the reasons why, as per usual.
Hey.
Is that leopard print?
It's the outfit that I wear when I've had a very, very long day and then I just want to like relax into this particular part of my day.
Cougarish, isn't it?
It's very cougarish, but I like them older than me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How much older?
Old enough.
Is there
for
anything?
them.
Is there too old? Is there such a thing?
Oh yeah, like I'd never be with somebody who's like 50.
50 is old.
50 is old. Are you 50?
Almost.
I don't think you're 50. 50 is no 50 for me. No, 50 for me is a no.
And what's too young?
My age and younger.
So you?
I tried younger though. I did. I tried somebody who was younger. I tried dating somebody that was younger, 6 years younger than me. That was fun.
Actually, nearly revealed your stories here, but I remember
No, let's not do that.
You dated somebody 10 years older. No. Actually, 15 years older than you.
I dated somebody 15 years older than. Was he 15 years older than me?
Yeah, because he was 10 years older than me.
He was 10 years older than you, and look how happy he was.
He was. Oh, God bless the dead. Talk to me. What do you have going on?
You're such a clown. This evening, we're having a conversation with the Social Development Minister, Lindiwe Zulu, because according to Social Development Minister, the South African Social Security Agency, that is SASSA, has irregularly paid more than 150 million rand to deceased former social grant beneficiaries over the past 3 years. We'll get some clarification from the minister in just a while. She's going to be just checking in with us in just a moment. And then the Gauteng Crime Prevention Wardens, also known as Amapanyaza or Amapanyapanya, will now train under the supervision of the South African National Defence Force to fight crime in the province. Exactly how will that work? Because SANDF provides you with militant and military training when there was supposed to be a support service by the South African Police Service. Remember that conversation we keep having, even with Premier Banyaza Lesufi. We'll get the latest from the HOD for the Department of Community Safety in Gauteng, Nontsikelelo Sisulu. Mining in Indaba has kicked off. It is the 30th annual Mining in Indaba kicking off today in the Western Cape, Cape Town, expecting about 10,000 delegates. We're in conversation with the CEO of the Minerals Council, Mzila Mtenjani. We've got a lot to unpack when it comes to the mining industry this evening. And then we also, after 8 is going to be a big one, another after 8 conversation, because Public Protector Advocate Kollega Kalega has sounded a warning about the potential of South Africa becoming a welfare state. She says that we've got an ever-increasing number of people who rely on social grants. So she's sounded the alarm over the welfare state. And if you remember, about 28 million or so South Africans are currently receiving social grants. So how are we navigating that reality and including taking into consideration the warnings coming in from the public protector? So lots in store. Some serious conversations this evening.
Have you ever bumped into Lepanyaza?
Have I ever bumped into him?
No, Lepanyaza, not Panyaza Lesuf.
Oh, the guys. And I see them walking. You know, when I come to work, they're usually in like their green overalls, like by Campus Square.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sometimes I see them walking along Campus Square, but I've seen them once or twice. I haven't seen them. Certainly, I've not seen them.
How many
near
of them
my
was it? Wasn't it
neighborhood.
like thousands?
Yeah, I think it was it 3,000 or so? We'll get the right number this evening, but they've been said 6,000. 6,000.
I'd love to know. I'd love to know. You know, because I mean, there must be some sort of every single day, every single week, as there is with police, to say what is the success rate been. You know, what have they done? What do the numbers look like? What are their success rate been? I think it's a fantastic thing to get people jobs, and it's a fantastic thing to do the one thing that we need in this city in particular, Johannesburg, which is more security, more policing. But I'd love to know, you know, the work they've done. I'd love somebody to quantify it for me.
Well, then now they're being part of the South African National Defence Force. What exactly is going to come out of there? Because again, SANDF is quite serious in the way that they train themselves, right? defense force, right? It's not police service, and there's a big difference between force and service.
I'd love to hear the conversation. She's going to be having it a little bit later here. It is Faith. I'm not going to be with you tomorrow. I'm traveling to Côte d'Ivoire, where I will be watching Bafana Bafana live. It is national duty for me. It's a moment of such pride. I can't wait to see the boys and tell them about those that called and said, we love you. Please do your best, because that's all we could have asked for.
Yeah, we're hoping for the best. Time's
up. Gotta get out of here. Pella Pella.
Welcome to the Urban Rhythm Revolution.
Listen.
Metro